Hey everybody, David Atoga here, and we're finally back with some of this stuff after, a whole 3 months. So, what's up with this thing?
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Okay, so we got more exposition.
Labyrinth?
Shut up,
Junpei. What are you
Junpei.
talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
Of course they wouldn't.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Okay, good. So apparently the capturing equipment is still going on strong. That's a relief. So now we can finally see what's in this damn place. Been eluding us for so long. Maybe we'll actually get to fight something?
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
I kind of wish they would just talk
So
as they did
you two
motions.
didn't plan on coming in the first
Instead of
place?
just having to go motion and then talk, and then motion and then talk. Just so
That's
stop
right.
and go.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
And of course that leader's going to be me, because
real?
I'm the main player.
One of us?
And not Junpei, and that's why I'm talking over him, because nobody cares
me,
what
me,
he has
me,
to
me,
say,
me,
because
pick
he
me.
is a freaking idiot. I remember that much.
You're in charge.
Ha ha! Told you.
But wait,
See,
why him?
he
doesn't look like
even
a
after the
leader.
first time I played this, 3 months ago, I still couldn't figure
But
that out.
he has fought them before.
You're not on a freaking twat like you are, Junpei,
Seriously?
so ha!
That's true, but there's another reason. You two.
You
Can you
die.
summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Oh yeah, that's right, because that's a, what you call it?
Yeah, of
Summoner,
course I
enforcer,
can.
the trigger mechanism thing, mabobber.
I think so.
Crap, maybe I should have watched the last episode to kind of
These
warm
are
me up into this
shadows we're
one.
talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
You're screwed. So I'm apparently not
I'm
the only
aware of
one.
that.
I see a strange door that was completely out of my view. And now I'm just gonna walk into it because I'm confused about it or something. Anyway, so now we finally get to find out stuff about this guy. Hey there, Vlasic.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power.
Yes.
The tower that you are about to venture into.
Yes.
How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
Yes.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
Yeah.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Yes. Sure. Tell me.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
That is the weirdest explanation of it ever.
You, my boy,
I mean, 'cause there's
are
nothing
able
there.
to possess multiple personas and
there
summon
is.
them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you.
Okay.
There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Guy's freaking cryptic.
My spare time will soon be scarce.
For no good reason, too.
But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist
Well,
you.
I guess actually he probably is
Until
intentionally
then,
being that way, because
farewell.
then they're trying not to inundate with the player with too much information, even though they are really just laying out the
Hey,
exposition like, whoa.
Are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Yeah, and you look like a douche. Big surprise. Like they can't tell what's
Huh?
going on.
What door?
Oh, apparently they can't. Oh.
Man, are you loco?
Which is kind of weird. It's a glowing
Have
blue
you
door,
been
and they just see
nodding
me
off?
walk off,
You
and then,
seem
like, I apparently
kind of out of
didn't
it.
disappear. Even though it
Dude, you're
thinks that I
supposed
did.
to be our leader. Get your head in
Weird.
the game.
Like, I can
Come on,
understand I'm not
let's
seeing the
go.
door, but it's not like they apparently disappeared, or if I just talk with Igor in like, an actual instance, and, you know, all this stuff happens in my mind in a blink of an eye, and it feels like it's, 10, 20, 30 seconds worth of exposition talking to the guy, and they don't respond. I don't know. Whatever. So we're learning stuff about people. Apparently, what's-her-name is going to be useless for the most part, it seems, for our party. And Akihiko's still useless, because he's a twat. Well, not twat, he's just dumb. He likes to get himself beat up and do stupid stuff. Oh, yeah, so this is how much of an idiot this guy is. He has an imitation katana equipped, and he swings it like a freaking baseball bat, like a freaking moron. I mean, is it just me, or is that just even more indicative of how much of an idiot Junpei is, and how much he is a despicable character? I hate him. Then he's got, like, steel-toed boots, or whatever it was. Line boots, zigzag boots, pointed boots. He's got twatty boots, basically. Yes, is his equipment. So now we're finally going to explore something! And we're probably going to actually fight! Oh my god, it only took, like, an hour and a half to get to this point. It's so exciting.
So, this is it, huh?
And so green. Everywhere.
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
Oh, apparently she's not going to be
It's my
completely
persona's
useless.
ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Because I had to replay this floor like 5 or 6 times
Based
attempting
on
to get
your
this
current
recording
location,
going
you can
correctly, and it
expect to
was the
encounter
same
enemies at
every
any
single
minute.
time. Which is actually
They
kind of
shouldn't be
nice,
too
considering
tough,
it's
but
a
proceed with
tutorial
caution.
floor,
Practice makes perfect.
I guess.
Right.
Now we finally get to roam around everywhere.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
And Yukari apparently supposedly gets some character development, or is just being a whiny bitch or something. Who knows? I don't know. I get items. That's odd. What I know. How about that? A snuff soul, which I don't know what it's gonna do. I have no use for items here on this floor, it seems. I get lots of tutorial stuff, like, oh yeah, I can attack people on the screen before I actually get into the battle, so it's kind of like, Final Fantasy 13. Well, no, because you couldn't attack in that. I guess it'd be more like Paper Mario, where you couldn't get early attack if you attacked.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience.
Yes, and you're talking.
Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Just for the concept of this thing, I do let her go through the
Okay. Then I
the,
want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try
the
using
tutorials,
both
there we go,
your
and explain
attack
everything for me,
options.
because I'm an idiot, and I feel like doing it just to make sure that I can figure out everything. I guess I do kind of figure out everything on my own, because I like to lay things out really quickly. But I'm going to cut them out, because you guys don't need to know it, and you'll figure it out as I discuss it and play it and stuff. And you guys aren't playing, so it's not like you need to know all that stuff now. So, she just teaches me that, oh yeah, I can attack, and I have skills. And apparently I have both like meters, like the health meter and the magic meter, or BP and HP, whatever. The other way around, HP and BP. And apparently I can use HP for some of my moves and BP for the other. So it's not just skills only take the BP. I guess it also takes HP as well. And apparently you can go up, but we can't go up, because this is the tutorial. Oh yeah, now she's gonna teach me that I can strike guys, right? No, yeah, that guy can strike me, yeah. Very, very slow in all this teaching you how to play this game. I've never played Persona 1 or 2, so I don't know if really they probably weren't that popular on the East Coast, so I guess it's kind of reasonable that they have all these
Now's a good time
tutorials.
for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
So attack
Do you wanna
properties,
know
yes,
more?
basically just not necessarily elements.
The enemies you're facing have a
I mean,
weakness that you can
yes, there
use.
are elements, but there are also, you know, like
Try.
attack types. Like you talked about slicing and piercing, and it's probably going to be bashing damage or whatever at some point. Things like that.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Oh yeah, and she tells you that she can analyze guys to figure out their weakness, which I guess would be their elemental weakness. But I think I end up figuring it out anyway at some point in one of these battles. Or maybe she does end up telling me in time.
Couldn't finish it up.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
I guess she does teach me in time, okay.
Takuba has defeated an enemy.
See, there's piercing. So, apparently they're weak against fire. So I'm gonna try using fire, like Agi. Oh, yeah! Apparently there's an ice move. There's an ice move that's called Fufu. Fufu. And that's what she explains to you in the tutorial part, is that the ice move is Fufu. Fufu has a nice elemental attack. This is the stupidest name ever. I mean, I guess Agi kind of sounds cool. Or Agi, or Aggie for fire sounds
Stunning
cool, but
victory.
Fufu for ice. It's just dumb sounding. That is hilarious. And I apparently just figured out something that she's going to explain in a future tutorial too, is that when you use the elemental on a guy who's weak against it, it's going to knock him off balance. And then when all the guys... and when you knock somebody off balance... Well, I'll tell you in the next battle. As it's happening, because now we're exploring. And I forgot what it was that she just tried telling us. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was just that you can use the map, which, oh yeah, there's a map, because you gotta point that out to me, and I need to learn how to use it to my advantage.
Exploit
Yes.
the enemy's weakness in the last battle.
Yeah, so here's where she
If you don't
explains what the
already
hell
know this,
happened in the last
doing so will also
battle
grant you
when
an
I used
additional
the
attack.
elemental attack.
Would you like more details?
Yeah, she just said, yeah, I used an elemental
Then
attack that a
proceed with
person's
the
weak
battle.
against, and it
Use what
knocks
you've
them
learned
off
to
balance,
dispose
quote
of the
unquote.
enemy.
So, I can get an extra turn when I knock them off balance. Like so. See, here's some fire moves that my guy can learn, nobody else can. Ha 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 ha. And I get to attack again. So I figured, hey, what if I do it to that guy again?
Attack again.
And indeed, I can just continue attacking over and over and over. And this is actually kind of fun. Just being able to maul every enemy
Wisely
over
chosen attack.
by just beating the shit out of them.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Yeah, and apparently I can do like a super attack thing when every character has been knocked off balance, or something like that. I don't know if I have to knock them all out in one
Keep up
turn,
the good work.
off balance, or what. Because, like, you know, you knock them off balance, and they stay off balance. But I can't knock them off again. Anyway, apparently here are the random drops, and this is apparently the way that I can get more personas. Like, picking them up. And there are cards, and then I guess there's items on some of the other ones. So there's that yellow one there. That's the Persona Fairy that I want. Because I want more personas, I guess, to do stuff. And I got it. Huzzah! So I'm all happy. And then I got the drop. And then I get a level up. Okay. Sure, I'll dig it. Which is nice. Which is just my battle stuff and not my school stuff. Or whatever, my attributes, I guess. No.
Yes! My skill level
I mean, I
has
guess everybody else does. Because there's talking about it. And I guess Junpei was about to talk about it, but fuck him. We're gonna interrupt him with a treasure chest, because we don't like him. Oh, and apparently I can talk to my people, too. See, I'm learning everything in this. Right? And you guys are learning along with me. Isn't it great? I think there's one more battle? Yeah, because then they just tells me, yeah, oh yeah, you can talk to your people. Oh yeah, and you can heal if your people have healing personas. I was gonna say avatars, but that's not the right. That's something different. So I'm like, okay, well then I guess I don't need to pick up items. I'm gonna stockpile them for later, and I'm just gonna use some healing here. And it works just fine. And then here comes a battle where I learn about that all-out attack, and that apparently I can't run away from every battle. Like that.
There is a better way to defeat all
Relevant.
of your enemies in battle than to attack
Oh.
them individually.
Yeah, see, here she's telling
You
us
can
about the
perform an
attack.
all-out attack.
Where you
You
can
can't
hit
hear more
everybody,
about this?
which apparently does hit everybody all at once and kills them all. Well, I don't know if it
Includes
kills
the
them all.
basics of battle, but there's one last
skip
thing
that
I
one
need
for
to
you.
tell Shadows become stronger the further you
Dun,
advance.
dun, dun,
If you don't
dun,
think you can win a
dun.
battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however,
Yeah.
when an escape will be impossible.
Like, that's relevant
This
now.
battle
I mean,
is
why would I
one of
want
those
to
times.
run away from all these guys? I've been able to easily kill them. I probably didn't even need to heal myself. I think this is actually the last battle of the floor. So I guess this is the boss, but it's still a really easy boss. I mean, my guy hasn't taken any damage.
Take the enemy down.
Luckily, I'm almost out of MP. But... Oh, yeah! You see in the lower left corner there, that triangle rush thing? Yeah, apparently I can press that and it just, like, auto-attacks stuff for me. So, I mean... Of course, you know, the other two characters will attack on their own. I can't actually control them,
Enemy
but
is vulnerable. Attack.
I can have my guy do his shit as well. But then he does stupid
Enemy
stuff
is
and he just stabs
vulnerable.
everybody.
Keep going.
Instead of, you know, using fire on all of them and then taking them all
Enemy
out.
down.
Anyway, I just figured I'd try a couple things, like
Good, Iori.
playing around with that triangle button, and
Only one more.
apparently Junpei did something smart, which is kind of a surprise. I don't know. I figure, oh, I'd stab them all, and then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I'm the only one who goes ahead of those guys, because it's one of those turn-based things, which just cycles through who has the highest speed first. Oh, I hate that pose of Junpei's. Why does he always end up getting the last hit? He looks stupid in that pose, and I hate it. Anyway, I figured this game is just like this card match is to ensure that you're at least getting a persona. And apparently you only get one persona at any one time. Or you can only hold one of that type of persona, which is kind of silly. And that disappoints me, because I wanted to stockpile on
my
pixies
skill level has increased.
and see what that would do. Oh yeah, we interrupt Iori again. Because Iori sucks balls. I'm completely fine with that. Oh yeah, see, this is something I don't... This is kind of a little irritating in a way. I mean, it'll probably be useful later, where I can split my team up and have them run around. I guess if they attack on their own, or something, and do their own battles, I guess, when we're separated. Yeah, if they're not very strong, they can easily fall prey to their enemies, so...
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
I guess at some points later on, when I start needing to go higher and higher and higher, just these easy floors, I can just tell everybody to split up, quickly find everything. They'll be okay and not die from all the little low-level guys, and then we'll just rush up and beat stuff up.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
And apparently, right there, like, Junpei ended up picking up an item that I was actually looking for. I saw it on my map. And there's a stairwell, and that's everything on this map, as far as I am aware of. So Yukari can come back here too, since she found it. And so next episode, we'll actually see what else is up, now that we're all done fighting for now. So take it easy, guys.